As usual, we start with the dollar. The dollar is in a long-term downtrend, but a short-term uptrend, and it is therefore continuing its strong bullish short-term trend, even though one can see that the medium-term momentum is slightly slowing down. The US government bond 10-year yield is continuing its bullish correction, even though we can see that the medium-term momentum is also to the downside is slowing down, and both the long-term and short-term trends is to the upside. The VIX is continuing its strong bearish trend, as we can see also here with the medium-term momentum, and therefore we can expect less volatility for now. The SPY has switched from its bullish correction last week to a strong bullish trend again. Here we can see that the medium-term momentum switched upwards over the thinner black line there. The Amplify CWP Growth and Income ETF didn't cross yet, and I kind of like trust this as an indicator also for the US market as a whole. So they are not that strong upward medium-term momentum as on the SPY, and continuing its bullish correction. Crude Brent oil is continuing its strong bearish trend, as you can see here on the medium trend momentum, and it has fallen below the long-term trend or moving average. The US dollar versus the South African rand. The US dollar, as you can see, is in a long-term downtrend over against the South African rand, but in a short-term bullish trend. But it is making a bearish correction at the moment, and quite strongly so. Gold, we can see that the short term has just crossed the long term, but we can see that this strong bearish trend is slightly less on the medium term momentum. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, we're still in a strong bearish trend, even though, like gold, the downward momentum is slightly less strong. Then we get to the Satrix funds, ETFs. The Satrix MSC World Fund is both in a bullish correction still because it didn't cross upwards in the medium-term momentum. The same held true for the emerging markets. A strong bullish correction is taking place, but the long-term and short-term is still in an uptrend. The Satrix 40 portfolio, the short-term has just crossed below the long-term, and we see that the strong bullish trend is continuing. The Satrix Dividend Plus is still in its strong bearish trend with downward momentum. The Satrix SA bond portfolio has turned strong bullish with the upward momentum going strongly to the upside. Satrix Global Bond ETF is continuing its strong bearish trend, also in terms of the medium momentum. And lastly, Satrix Property is continuing its strong bullish trend to the upside, even though momentum is slightly slowing down. And that brings us to the end of this week's session.